Okay everyone, for today we will be going to tackle about the preliminary of antidifferentiation. First and foremost, I have introduced to all of you our table of contents and who's going to cover each topic. For the table of contents under the basic integration rules, Asa and Julian will be discussing about constant rule, Syra and Bryce for power rule, me and Charlene for constant multiple rule, and lastly for Ian is sum and difference. Before we start discussing each basic integration rule, let me introduce to all of you our overall topic. So antidifferentiation involves taking a derivative function and turning it back into the original function. So yung derivative function natin is ibabalik lang natin into its original function. As for the process of finding the general antiderivative of a given function, as for the signs na gagamitin natin, the S-like signs is the integral sign, F function as for integrand, dx for variable of integration, c for arbitrary constant. So how do we read this? The integral of f of x dx plus c. So that's kind of basic to us na. That's all, and since na-discuss na natin lahat ng yung anti-differentiation na gagamitin natin sa basic integration rules, i-discuss na natin yung unang basic integration rules na i-discuss ni Aced at Julian.
So, my name is Julian Sarmiento and I am here to discuss the constant rule. In constant rule, need palagi ilipat yung x or given number sa labas ng s or integral. Then, after mo malipat yung given number, yung s or yung integral sign, gagawin mong parenthesis. For example, so ito yung example natin. Yung given number natin dito is 10. So, yung 10, ililipat natin siya outside ng s or integral sign. So, once na malipat na natin siya, bring down natin, and then, yung s or integral sign, gagawin natin siyang parenthesis. So, bring down ulit. So, mangyayari is 10, open and close parenthesis, then, nasa loob ay x. Then, bring down ulit. So, ang magiging answer dito is 10x plus c. So, ito yung plus c naman is need siya talaga. Always need ilagay yung plus c sa huli. So, ito yung magiging final answer natin, 10x plus c. So, may isa pa akong example na binigay or nilagay dito. So, ang nilalagay natin dito is, ang given number natin dito is 15. So, ganun din, same formula, same lang din. Ganun lang din yung gagawin nyo. 15, ilalabas sa s or integral sign. Tapos yung s, gagawin nyo lang parenthesis. So, ang magiging answer is 15x. Open and close parenthesis, then x. And then, dito naman, ang magiging answer is 15x plus c. So, may plus c ulit kasi ang plus c ay need talaga. So, ayun. Ito yung final answer natin. 15x plus c. Yan lang.
Hi, good morning. I'm Asa John Ortega, and here is the examples for the power law. So, here is our formula. Integral of x dx plus c. So, for our first example, we have integral of 11 dx. So, what are we going to do is, we will take 11 outside of the integral of dx. So here it is. For the next one, we will bring down 11. And for the integral of dx, it will become x. And then bring down or put down the plus c. And for the next one, this is the final answer. That's how it is. So, we are going to do that as well as for the other example. We will bring 9 out of the integral dx. For the next one, bring down 9 And then the integral of dx will become x plus c. So the final answer will be 9x plus c. There it is. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Bryce Corcuera and I will explain to you what is power rule. Power rule is we simply plus 1 to the exponent and we divide the result by the same exponent of the result. For example, integral of x raised to 5 dx. First step is we will just bring down the x raised to 5 and we will just add plus 1. Just copy the exponent and we will just add plus 1. So it will be x raised to 5 plus 1 raised to x raised to 6 over 5 plus 1 and we will just add plus c. Example number 2. Integral of x raised to 3 dx. Just like we did on the number 1. X raised to 3 plus 1 over then we will just add plus c. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Zaira May A. Platero and today I discuss the example 3 and 4 for power rule. Example 3. Integral of x raised to 10 dx. First step na gagawin is x raised to 10, yung exponent, lagyan lang ng plus 1 over ibababa yung exponent 10 plus 1, lalagyan lang ng plus c. And the second step is isa-solve na yung exponent 10 plus 1, 11 over isa-solve din yung nasa baba 10 plus 1, 11. Ibaba yung plus c and ito na yung final answer. X raised to 11 over 11 plus c. Now, let's proceed to example 4. Example 4. Integral of x raised to 4 dx. First step is x raised to 4. Yung exponent, lagyan lang ng plus 1 over, ibaba yung exponent 4 plus 1, lagyan lang ng plus c. And the second step is isa-solve na yung exponent. 4 plus 1, 5 over isa-solve din yung nasa baba. 4 plus 1, 5. Ibaba lang yung plus c. And ito na yung final answer. X raised to 5 over 5 plus c. Ganun lang kumuha ng power rule.
Good morning, I am Ferdinand Tasay. For our today's lesson is about antiderivatives. Antiderivatives has a lot of rule and I'm gonna tackle the constant multiple rule. So for the formula of constant multiple rule is the integral of k of x dx is equals to k integral of f of x dx. And this is the two example of constant multiple rule. So, ang una pong gagawin natin is ilalabas natin yung 8. And the integral sign, that's i-bring down lang din po. And dx. So, the second thing that we need to do is bring down the 8. Then, mag-a-add ng 1 sa constant. also the denominator. And please note that don't forget about the plus C. Then solve A x over 5 plus C. Since wala na siyang pwedeng i-cancel, ayun na lang din yung magiging final answer niya. So this is our final answer. Since tapos na tayo sa number 1, sa number 2 naman tayo. Katulad lang din siya ng first example, ilalabas lang din natin yung 5. Then the integral sign, and x is to 1/2 dx. Then mag-a-add ulit ng 1 sa exponent. And plus C. The third thing that we need to do is add the exponent. Ang next naman is ikakopy lang to. Then, solve. Iso-solve na natin siya. Then, i-reciprocal yung 3/2. Imo-multiply natin siya. Then, 5 times 2 is 10. Ikakopy lang natin to. And also, the numerator. So, this is our final answer for example number 2. That's all. Thank you.
Let's start with the third example of constant multiple rule. The integral of 10x cubed dx. So, ang gagawin lang natin ay ilalabas natin yung constant number sa integral sign. The next thing we need to do is mag-add tayo ng 1 sa exponent. Next is pag-add na natin sila. Tapos maglalagay tayo ng denominator. Yung denominator natin, kukunin lang natin sa exponent natin. Don't laging meron na ganyan sa dulo kung tayo ng original function. Para dun sa tapos, solve na natin sila. The next thing we need to do is multiply. So, lagi tayong meron ditong imaginary na 1. So, 10x cubed, 10x cubed over 3 plus c. Ito lang kadali. Ito na lang yung natin, final answer. So, let's proceed to the example number 4. Unang gagawin natin ay ilalabas natin yung constant number sa integral sign. Tapos, add ng 1 sa exponent. Then, dx. So, yung denominator natin, gagawin lang natin, yung exponent natin, gagawin lang natin yung denominator actually. It's parenthesis. Huwag kakalimutan. Next is compute na natin yung plus 1 plus 1 is 40. Next, the next thing we need to do is sasamahin na natin sila. 3x squared over 400. So, since tayo, yung denominator natin ay bawal magkaroon ng fraction, i-reciprocal natin sila, tapos kukunin natin yung denominator ng reciprocal nila, then yun yung gagawin natin yung denominator. So, ganito lang gagawin natin. 3x plus 4 over 3. Copy nyo na yan yung Tapos, eto naman, i-reciprocal natin. So, multiply natin. 3 over 4. The next thing we need to do is copy the denominator nito, tapos copy din to. Don't forget to plus c. 3x 4 over this 4 plus c. So, ito na yung final answer natin. Ganun lang kadali yung constant multiple rule natin. Thank you, that's all.
Good day, I'm Christian N. Timaho, and I will teach you how to solve preliminary anti-differentiation of sum and difference. So, we have a formula here called integral of f of x, positive negative, p of x dx is equal to integral of f of x dx, positive negative, integral of q of x dx. So mapapansin naman natin dito na etong dalawang to is pinag-iwalay sila dito. So yung first step na gagawin natin dito is pag-iwa-hiwalayin po natin sila lahat para po ma-solve po natin yung equation. So ganito po siya pag-iwa-hiwalayan. So, ganun po siya pagka napaghiwalay. Tapos next po natin gagawin is, itong mga constant na po na to is ilalabas po natin sila sa integral po. So, pupunta po natin sila dito. So, magiging po yung itsura nila. So, magiging ganun po yung ating equation. Tapos, ganito po siya basahin. So, 20 integral of x dx plus 6 integral of x cubed dx plus 4 integral of x raised to 4 dx. Kapag nakakita po na tayo ng ganung equation o kaya pagka nandiyan niya po tayo na equation is gagamitin po natin siya ng tinatawag na power rule. So, paano po gagawin yung power rule? So, ito pong variable po sa loob ng integral is lalagyan po natin siya ng plus 1 sa exponent which is magiging x. So ito pong x na to, divisible by 1 po siya, kaya magiging kaya po magiging 1 plus 1 po siya. So, magiging ganito po. 20, tapos, open close parenthesis. So, x, tapos ang x po, kapag wala po siyang exponent, divisible by 1 po siya, kaya magiging ganito po siya. Yan. Tapos yung ilalagay naman po natin sa denominator is, ito po. Bali, ikakopy lang po natin siya. Ganun po. Tapos, ayun lang po. Tapos, plus 6. Tapos, open close parenthesis ulit. X cube plus 1. Tapos, copy po itong exponent sa numerator, which is 3 plus 1 plus 4. Open close parenthesis. Tapos, x is to, tapos x is to 4 plus 1, then copy the exponent of numerator, tapos plus c. Huwag po natin kakalimutan tong arbitrary symbol dahil mamamali po ang ating equation kapag nakalimutan po natin siya. So, kapagkatapos po natin gawin yung power rule is i-simplify po natin yung pwede pong i-simplify. So, magiging 20, open close parenthesis, x squared, tapos, pag-plus lang po natin to para makuha po yung 2. So, 6, open close parenthesis, x raised to 4, just copy lang po to. Tapos plus 4, open close parenthesis, x and raised to 5. Tapos yung denominator niya po is 5 rin. Tapos arbitrary symbol which is c. Tapos mag-cancel po tayo kung meron pong pwedeng i-cancel, which is ito po, 20 divisible by 2 po siya. Kaya magiging 10 po, tapos ito po magiging 1. Saka yung 6 po, tapos 4, divisible by 2 rin po siya. Magiging, hindi na po pala ito ika-cancel. Bale, 6x raised to 4 over 4 pa rin po siya. So magiging ganito po siya. 10x squared. Yan. Ito na po. Kapag po nag-cancel na po tayo, kahit hindi na po natin isama yung 1, gawa't ano rin naman po siya. Gawa't kinancel na po natin siya dito sa 20, kaya kahit hindi na po natin siya isama. So, magiging plus 6x raised to 4 over 4 plus 4x raised to 5 over 5 plus c. So, magiging ganun po yung equation po natin. Tapos ayun na rin po yung final answer po natin. Ayun lamang po. At meron pa pong susunod na example.